Hello world. My name is Ashley Collins. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries. I am all up in my feelings right now. I woke up this morning just physically exhausted, physically drained, which is weird because I know that I started work this week, but it's not like I'm driving anywhere. That's not like I'm going to an office. I'm sitting down in front of a computer staring at the screen for like 7 hours. Like why am I tired? But we gotta hustle through. Happy Memorial Day. What time is it over there? Mind your business. Mind your business. So I had a friend ask me to address the importance of unplugging every now and then. I always had thoughts and feelings. That's why I'm obviously doing a vlog about it. I've always had thoughts and feelings about people who announce that they're unplugging. It kind of came off. How do I phrase it without being rude? I mean this in the most compassionate of ways. It always kind of felt like you're like asking for attention. You weren't getting the attention that you needed, so you have to announce to the world, I'm not talking to any of you guys ever again, because no one ever really talks to me, no one ever really likes my posts, which kind of sounds a little silly, don't you think? Like social media was meant to connect people, to network with people, and then it turned into something that was fun. It can be an entertaining thing. And then it turned out to a thing where you can grow business on there, which is like, yeah, of course, that's freaking awesome. And then it turned into like this popularity contest, and it's not as fun anymore. It's not as fun. Well, I love telling this story. Hold on, let me just keep my cup in my hand. I knew nothing about Facebook until I got to college. And the only reason, you guys are gonna roll your eyes, the only reason why I got Facebook was because I had met this guy, and he was like, you have Facebook? And I was like, yeah, and I did it. So I ran home to my laptop and I created a Facebook profile. Hello, Mom. Sorry. Don't look behind me. Don't pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. But yeah, that's the only reason why I got Facebook. I got Twitter because I don't know, but because I was a part of this acting organization, and we would use social media obviously to like advertise about our shows. So I literally only use Twitter just to like post, come to see this show, period. And then I got Instagram, but I didn't get Instagram. I was like, so we're just posting pictures and people are liking them. So then I deleted it. And then when I broke up with my ex, I got Instagram again. And then I realized, I can use this as a platform to do things. But yeah, every time I use social media was always unintentional, but now it's been intentional in order to develop a brand, whatever that word means. Oh, I had a flashback. Oh my gosh, she probably hates me. So I wasn't really on social media for the past year, the majority of 2019 and then part of 2020. And that was intentional because, I had fallen in love and I wanted to spend less time on my phone and more time with him. Well, see, I'm the kind of person where I invest everything into you. My focus is all about you, So I can block out the entire world, and it'll just be you and me versus the world, you and me in this tiny little log cabin, and I found that my phone's becoming a distraction. And also I found that I was just on my phone way too much, which is a good thing ish, when you're trying to develop a brand, whatever. God, I hate that word. Can we figure out another word? But so here was my routine when I was consistent. I would I never touched my phone within the first hour of the day. So I tried to wake up at least 2.5 hours early. I would meditate, work out, get dressed, record my vlog, and then I would reply to my messages in this order. I would spend 1 hour on Twitter. I would spend an hour and a half on Instagram, and I would spend 1 hour, no, not even an hour on Facebook, but more like 15 minutes on Facebook. I don't really fuck with Facebook. And then and that all included replying to inbox messages, replying to comments, and then once I was done with that hour, I wouldn't go back to that social media platform. I would move on to the next thing, and then I would go live every day on Instagram and on Facebook, and that usually lasted 10 minutes or so. So literally from the moment that an hour after I wake up to before I lay my head down to sleep, and I tried not to be on my phone an hour before I went to sleep, but I was just literally just be like, here, looking down, getting on the bus, looking down, getting off the bus, walking, looking down. When I'm not working, when I'm on break, looking down, And I felt this kind of like, this drain of like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not enjoying myself anymore, And then for me, I realized more during my year hiatus was that I was developing anger issues because of the posts that I was reading. Those thoughts weren't my own. That rage wasn't my own. Those opinions weren't my own, Like I was getting tripped up and angry about stuff and that had nothing to do with me, / was probably fake news, Like you think you read one or two articles and you know everything about the situation, but you don't really, like a lot of it is brainwashing. I'd be at gatherings and I'd say something and I'd be like, that literally sounds like the tweet that I saw earlier today. Those aren't my words. So yeah, I think that for this go round, I want to be a bit more careful with what I read, with what I see, which I usually was. I usually was very, very good about like blocking out images and words that are unpleasant to me. But I want to get better at that because I don't want someone else's opinions. I don't want someone else's rage to like come back on to me. It never really, I never really looked when it comes to like likes and who's following me, etc., etc. I know I should get better at that, but for me it turned too much into like a reward. Like it made my brain too happy in the most kind of sick kind of way. Does that make sense? Like, oh, such and such person liked my post, or this post got 22 likes, or this post got 50 likes. Oh, I'm doing a good job. And it's like, that's a necessary reward system. Because one, not everyone's going to like something that they scroll past. So and second off, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how many likes this post gets or not. It always trips me up whenever I hear people like comparing likes and stuff. Like it's some kind of currency. Well, I guess for some people they do make money off of their likes, but like if you're not, then why does it matter? God, I feel like this video is turning into being something so judgmental. And like I said, I mean this in the most compassionate of ways. I'm not trying to sound judgmental or try to sound preachy. Like, get off your phone, like do you? But like this is something that's helped me mentally not fall down into the rabbit hole of going on my phone looking for justification to make me feel good about myself, So yeah, if you want to unplug because your posts aren't getting any likes or you're not getting any attention, I think that's probably what's best for you, because you've kind of you've prioritized those likes over like is that an oxymoron? You've prioritized those likes versus just using it just to have fun, just using it to stay informed, just using it to connect with your friends and family from all over the world. I love the fact that I know people literally all over the world. It excites me, for those people who are a lot of my friends who use the platform to grow their brand. I know it can be very, very discouraging when you don't see, especially when you've been doing it for like 2 or 3 years. It can be very discouraging seeing that like you've kind of maybe plateaued. You're not getting as many follows. People aren't watching your lives just as much. And it's like, why am I doing this in the first place? I might as well just quit. And that's never a good reason. It's never a good reason to quit, because you never know. I'm all about quantity versus quality. You can do, one person can do 50 posts and they'll blow up, but another person can do 50,000 posts and then they'll finally get the attention that they're requiring for their business, So just don't try not to let that discourage you. Have fun with it. This is supposed to be fun, like we have this great opportunity to connect with people. And like my goal is usually one a day. I try to like impact one person a day's life, whether that's on social media or in everyday life, But yeah, that's it. That was a bit of a ramble rant. So how am I feeling? How has the past 24 hours been? I don't even really want to answer that question because I don't want to have to lie. And I don't want to sound like those crazy stalker delusional girls, because I'm really, really not. I don't know. I don't think I am. But like, I just really feel like he was the one. And I don't say that about everyone. I gotta go, okay, bye.